In the next few minutes we're going to expose one popular assumption, weigh it against Scripture, and give you one practical challenge you can actually do this week. John chapter 14 verse 6, Jesus said, "I am the way, and the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." That's not a vibe. That's a claim. He calls himself the way, the truth, the life. 3 massive claims in one sentence. If that's true, then it must be considered. Today culture throws a lot at you. You do you. Follow your truth. Don't kill my vibe. Sounds freeing, right? But let's translate those. Feelings become the final court of appeal. Preference becomes law. No rules, just vibes. Think about this. If truth is just whatever feels right, what happens to justice? To promises? To calling someone a liar? If feelings flip-flop, then truth flips with them. That's not stability. That's chaos dressed as freedom. Plenty of young people actually buy this. In one study, a large share of Gen Z said moral right and wrong changes with society. 74% feel truth is relative, it changes. Picture the old story of the blind men and the elephant. Everyone touches a piece and claims a truth. To one it is an impenetrable wall, to the other a large flexible fan, and to the third person a thick, rough hose. Culture says, all opinions equal. But that doesn't make them all true. Someone still needs to see the whole elephant. So what does the Bible say? John chapter 17 verse 17 says, "Your word is truth." Isaiah warns against calling good evil and evil good. Truth, in Scripture, isn't an opinion, it's rooted in the character of God. Jesus doesn't merely teach truth. He is the truth. If Jesus is the truth, what does that do to competing claims that say, you decide your own truth? It forces us to either accept his claim, or reject the idea of an absolute reality entirely. The common counter is, morality depends on the situation. Example, cheating is wrong, unless it helps me get ahead. Or, this choice is wrong for you, but right for me. But Scripture pushes back. Romans shows what happens when people suppress the truth. See chapter 1, verses 18-24. Exodus chapter 20 verse 16 says don't bear false witness. Lying isn't situational. Hebrews chapter 13 verse 8 says Jesus doesn't change. Truth doesn't shift with culture. This matters because reality doesn't care about your opinion. If you walked into a busy street and said, "I don't believe cars can hurt me," would you step in front of traffic? Of course not. Your belief wouldn't stop the car. Truth anchored in reality protects you. If truth is only relative, then there's no foundational meaning to sin, no real justice, no need for rescue. If truth is absolute, sin is real, forgiveness matters, and Jesus is essential. So here's a 2-step challenge for the week, simple, honest, practical. 1. Name one area where you find yourself saying, "It depends." Pin it down. Write it down. Call it out. Do something about it, don't just sit. Live like Jesus is the truth in one specific way. Keep a promise you would have ignored. Speak honestly when it's easier to lie. Show mercy when it costs you. Try one of those and report back, in the comments. Be real. What did you try? What happened? Remember John chapter 14 verse 6, Jesus as the way, the truth, and the life. That's not a slogan to pin on a wall. It's an invitation to anchor your life on something stable. Comment, what truth will you anchor to this week? If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more short, practical truth checks. Share this with one friend stuck in the "your truth" loop. Truth matters, not because someone told you to believe it, but because reality matters for your life, your relationships, and your future. Choose well.